Sailing, sailing over the ocean, sailing, sailing over the sea, sailing, sailing over the water, sail back home to me. Hi everyone, it is Deanne and Kanga back here for Family Goose teaser session number 14. Wow, we're up to number 14. If you have just popped in for the first time, please go back and watch number 1 to 10 to make sure these little sessions make a bit more sense. But welcome to everybody else, and we are going to jump straight into it. And we're going to do our good morning song. So good morning everyone. Say hello like this. And we're going to do our little oral story. Good morning, Earth. Good morning, sky. Good morning, bees and the birds that fly. Good morning, trees and flowers too. Good morning to me and good morning to you. Good morning everyone. We hope you're well. It's been nice and rainy where I live in Wurrung country, and I'm sure it's been raining where you are too. But I hope that you're enjoying the wet and the green and all that comes with it. So today we are going to start with Baa Baa Green Sheep. This is a great song as kids develop, or they may already be there, to use this song to teach different colours and change it around. Today we'll just do, maybe we'll do 2 colours. We might do green and then we'll pick another one just randomly. If I was in the group, I'd ask maybe one of the children in the group to pick a favourite colour. So this is just a great song for nappy changing or learning colours, or just an easy one that you can pick one rhythm and just keep changing it and changing it and changing it. So, and it's a bit more politically correct and you know, and I think better than our old Baa Baa Black Sheep that I would have learned when I was a little girl. So here we go. Baa Baa Green Sheep, have you any spots? Yes, friend, I've got lots. Some on my fingers and some on my toes, and one little green spot that lives on my nose. All right, what colour should we choose, Kanga? We might choose Baa Baa Blue Sheep. Have you any spots? Yes, friend, I've got lots. Some on my fingers and some on my toes, and one little blue spot that lives on my nose. There you go. That is our Baa Baa Spotty Sheep song, whatever you want to call it. The next thing on our list today, we're going to do 2 songs that we've learnt that are songs that have been made up to the rhythm of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Actually, they're songs that I have made up. The first one is about a rhinoceros, and the second one is about some Australian animals. So we will start with Run, Run, Rhinoceros, which we have all done before. We won't do Row, Row, Row Your Boat today, but probably if I was in the group, I wouldn't get away with that because everyone loves to sit and row in a boat together. So if you want to throw that in as well, that's fine. But we're going to do Run, Run, Rhinoceros, and the words are Run, Run, Rhinoceros. Over the dusty plains, stomp your feet and shake your horns, go dancing in the rain. I'm pretty sure I've got that right. And then it's Run, Run, Rhinoceros over the dusty plains. When you're tired and all worn out, go sleeping in the shade. And we can do some actions to this. So here we go. It's a row, row, row your boat rhythm. Run, run, rhinoceros over the dusty plains. Stomp your feet and shake your horns. Go dancing in the rain. Run, run, rhinoceros, over the dusty plains. Stomp your feet and shake your horns, go dancing in the rain. Run, run, rhinoceros, over the dusty plains. When you're tired and all worn out, go sleeping in the shade. There you go. I actually repeated the first verse twice. I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. You can just go with it. But that's a great one just to make into a spoken word story as well, like I sort of did at the beginning when I went through the words where you actually just say it, and it's a great opportunity to talk about a rhinoceros or maybe draw a rhinoceros or even just practice the word rhinoceros, which of course is a very difficult word, but a great word to play with and have fun with. So that is our rhinoceros song today. And the second one we're going to do of Row, Row, Row Your Boat is the one that we have taught you before called Red, Red Kangaroo. So we'll just jump into it. We might do it through twice. We'll go through the whole thing twice. It's fairly short, so that's nice and easy. But it's all Australian animals. So here we go. Red, red kangaroo, rock wallaby galah, a potteroo, a numbatoo, a bilby and a quoll. Red, red kangaroo, rock wallaby galah, a potteroo, a numbatoo, a bilby and a quoll. There you go. And that's one of my new favourites. And there's lots of animals in there. There's some animals that obviously we would see, maybe like a kangaroo and a galah. But there are lots of animals in there that we definitely wouldn't see very regularly or even at all. So it's a great opportunity to do some research with your kids, whether that's going to the local library or using your digital library online and having a look at what these wonderful Australian animals look like and meeting some new Australian animals. So that can be a lot of fun. So how many have we got? Red kangaroo, rock wallaby, galah, potteroo, a numbatoo, a bilby and a quoll. 7 Australian animals. That could keep the kids busy drawing for a good part of the morning or the afternoon, I think. Next on our list, we are going to do a story. So we're going to do the dark, dark box story again, of course, with something new in our box. And that'll be our second last song or story for the day before we get ready to say goodbye. But first of all, I have to get my special goggles to have a look at what is in our box. Let me get them out and let me have a look in the box. What's in there today, Kanga? What's in there? Oh, I'll give you a clue. It is Australian. It is Australian. Okay? All right. So, here we go. Are you ready for a little story there, Kanga? In the dark, dark forest, there was a dark, dark road. And on the dark, dark road, there was a dark, dark house. And in the dark, dark house, there were some dark, dark stairs. And up the dark, dark stairs, there was a dark, dark room. And in the dark, dark room, there was a dark, dark corner. And in the dark, dark corner, there was a dark, dark rug. And on the dark, dark rug, there was a dark, dark box. And in the dark, dark box, there was a baby Tasmanian devil. Oh, They are so cute, but they do have very strong jaws, and they're probably not something you'd ever touch without someone who knew what they were doing, but they are just wonderful and beautiful. And if you've never seen one, I encourage you to have a look online at what they look like. So there you go. I've told you lots about that story in the past and how it can be a really good one for regulation and calming down and putting something fun in the box that your child or children will like. But the other thing that you will notice when I tell that story is I really slow it down. And that's not only, for the calming effect, but it's also sort of to build the anticipation and just building in some pauses. So lots of times when we talk or when we do things, we do them quite fast. And sometimes there can be lots of extra things that we can get out of things if we slow them down. So that one, we sort of build anticipation, and what that can do is that can make children stop and listen a bit more. And as they get to know it, they'll be listening because they know what bit's coming next. But if they know what bit's coming next, maybe sometimes you could throw something extra in. So over time, we've made the story bigger and bigger. We added the corner of the room and we added the rug, which didn't used to be in the room. So you can actually make it longer and longer and longer if you want to build the anticipation if your child sort of needs something new put in there. But it also just sometimes that pausing gives children an opportunity to process and think. And you will know your child better than me. And if they're a child that needs a little bit longer to process things, just slow it right down. If they're a child that needs lots and lots of stuff, then add new things to it. So there's lots of great things that can be done with that story. And it's a super, super favourite. And the kids never seem to get bored of it because every time at the end, there is a different ending. And I don't know if you had these books when you were young, but when I was young, I loved these books that were called, I can't remember now, but it's something like Make Your Own Adventure. And you picked different pathways in the book to actually come up with a different ending. And I really loved those books because you could actually go back and read the same book and come up with a different ending. So, yeah, they were really, really good. So we will sing a lullaby before we go. We are going to sing our butterfly version of Twinkle Twinkle, Flutter Flutter Butterfly. And we mention a season in this one. So we'll do autumn because we're in the autumn season. You can change it if you want, but it's up to you before we say our goodbye little hand oral story. So here we go. Flutter, flutter, butterfly, floating in the autumn sky, floating by so merrily, floating by for all to see. Flutter, flutter, butterfly, floating in the autumn sky. There you go. Thank you for joining us again today. Let's do our goodbye together before we say our official goodbyes. So goodbye, Earth. Goodbye, sky. Goodbye, bees and the birds that fly. Goodbye, trees and flowers too. Goodbye to me and Kanga, and goodbye to you. And we'll see you soon. Take care and see you next week.